Clover fresh milk is way better. Made with love by Clover.
Welcome back to the show. It's the middle of the week. It's a public holiday. You've worked so hard up until this day and you've waited for the moment to be able to cheat. And today is your opportunity in the kitchen with Clem and myself. The taste, quality and freshness of Clover fresh milk makes all the difference in any dish, be it savory or these sweet treats. And today's toasted marshmallow and chocolate fudge is guaranteed to be love at first bite. If you're in for a need of a perfect midweek treat, then SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 at a cost of R1.50. Remembering that those free SMSs don't apply. You'll get this recipe sent directly to you. It sounds sweet. It sounds like something perfect. Even like people who are chilling and obviously have Lent. On a Sunday, you're allowed to cheat. I want to learn how to make this for my Sunday cheat.
It's called a fudge, right? But it's actually set using marshmallows and some marshmallow fluff. But let's just talk about the recipe first. Some salt going into some Clover milk.
Cool.
The thing about normal fudge is you spend most of your time standing over the stove, just stirring and stirring and stirring, cooking it until like all the sugar caramelizes and crystallizes. It takes time.
Yeah.
It takes time, okay? This
And
is
no
an
one
easy
has
way.
time
No.
nowadays?
There you go, pop that back for me. So like I said, I got some Clover milk in here, added some more just to temper it a little bit. And I'm gonna go with some brown sugar. There's quite a bit of sugar in here, but like you said, you're cheating, right? Okay, cool. Some chocolate chips.
Okay, and you can use leftover chocolate if you've got it in your cupboard as well. I'd imagine some dark chocolate, whatever you've got at home.
Who has leftover dark chocolate in there?
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay, cool. I've got some delicious hazelnut chocolate spread going in.
Nice.
And now the messy one. Okay, if you think that was messy, that's nothing.
Can I have this?
You can have that.
This is my favorite thing
Okay,
in the
cool.
world.
I've got some marshmallow fluff going in, which is just a softer version of marshmallows. See, it's 6 to everything.
Where do you get
Cool.
that stuff from?
You get them from your delis. You can get them from some supermarkets. You know what? Challenge yourself. Make it.
I will.
How's
I'm
that?
going to try that at
There you
home.
go.
I've never actually managed to make myself my very own marshmallow before, so this is going to be a new challenge for me.
You know what? Let's do that. Let's try doing that on the show.
Done.
So in we go. Mix it all up. What's going to happen is it'll start mixing together. Now, here's the thing. Easter's coming up, right?
Yep.
If you've noticed, I used marshmallows.
Yep.
And I've used chocolate.
Yep.
The one thing you do have left over of is those marshmallow chocolate Easter eggs.
Yes, always, every year.
Super cheap. That's what you can do. Totally add it to this dish and like substitute the fluff and the chocolate.
Nicely done. That's
Cool.
really smart, actually. All these
It
little
is.
leftovers, just tear them open and pour them in there.
All right, so what you're looking for now is you're going to want the marshmallows to melt completely. They will. It's going to take some stirring, okay? Then you're going to pour it into a lined baking tin. Set it in the fridge. And you're gonna, it's like I said, it's not a fudge. It's more squishy. So can you pass me that tray and let's get
Sure.
this guy toasted.
So this is how they look when they come out of there and they've just been setting.
I took mine out a little earlier. You see, I'm not patient.
Okay.
I'm not. Be patient at home. So now the toasted part comes in. You get your blowtorch and you just
Turn it on properly.
turn it on properly and then you toast them.
And
look
that's
at that.
so nice. So what you're basically getting there in South Africa is you're getting a really nice sweetness from the bottom of that chocolate fudge. You got the sweetness as well from that marshmallow, that like sort of fluffiness, and then you got that like smoky flavor from the top
Exactly.
of the toasting.
One more thing. Talking about leftovers. If you have any more of these left over at home, which you won't, I've blended this up with some more Clover milk. There's a little treat
nice.
for you.
Like a Clover milkshake. This is the best thing. I work on the best show. Go into presenter search because I'm telling you, you can enter shows like this and obviously work on television and eat for a living. That gets to be your job. How awesome. Honestly, this would certainly be obviously satisfying as well as any sweet. It'll satisfy any sweet craving if you ever had one. Now remember, if you would like to make this recipe at your very own home, then SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 at a cost of R1.50. Now, hey, perhaps you've just tuned into the show and want to know how to make it yourself. Here's a quick recap.
Made with love by Clover.